Popping on before the episode starts, just to let you know that we did have some audio issues during this episode. We tried using 3 mics for the first time, and we're still troubleshooting some stuff. So if this episode has some jumps in it, it's because I had to cut a lot of clips out, unfortunately, because the audio was messed up. And the stuff that is in it, it does sound a little distorted, unfortunately, but we are going to try and troubleshoot it and have it fixed for next week's episode, but I just wanted to give a little disclaimer before you listen. Thank you so much. Enjoy.
Welcome back.
Hi. Oh, are we going? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi. Yeah, welcome back. We have Riley with us today. I mean, Riley's always with us.
I got a mic now, motherfuckers.
Playing green flags and red flags. Caitlin made the flags.
I did not. You made the flags. I tried to fix them. They're not cute. Whatever.
What are we?
I have a list of things, either about tattoos itself or tattoo artists or tattoo shops. And you guys are going to have to say if it's a red flag or a green flag, and then you can explain why, or if you want. I have like 20 of them, and then if we get through them quick enough, if you guys want to ask each other ones, you can do that.
All right.
Okay.
You ready?
Okay, ready for the first one?
Sure.
Yes.
First one is tattoo artist with no tattoos. I know you guys said that earlier, so that's the first one that I put.
It's a mixed bag.
Can I have a yellow flag?
I was going to say it's a yellow flag. It's like
because I know tattoo artists that didn't have tattoos, and they're like one of the best tattoo artists I know.
that's like new school tattooers that don't have tattoos. I'm like, watch out for them because they're not fucking up their bodies and they are somehow killing it in the industry.
Yeah.
But it's a red flag for me. It's my personal red flag if they don't have tattoos.
Solid. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it's a green flag. That's not a red flag. Yeah.
Next one, face tattoos.
It's a green flag. Stop it! It's green.
Katrina does not think so.
It's a green flag.
I get like green flag. Yeah.
Okay, well, why do you hesitate?
When I think of someone, a high minority of face tattoos are not done well. So that's what I think of. When I think of a face tattoo, I think of...
Oh, I think
Like
of bad
prison
face
tats.
tattoos every single time.
Right? And there's nothing wrong with a prison tat either. It's whatever your life path is. I'm not here to judge, but I just... You know what? I'm gonna stop fighting.
No, but
Green
it's
flag.
true because
Green
I saw there.
Cat's a red flag.
I'm a walking red
tattoo.
flag.
No, I love it.
No, but I honestly, there was one point this summer and there was like 2 or 3 guys and all of them had face tattoos.
Yeah.
And I stopped and I was like, is that what I look like?
It depends. Sometimes it's
Like,
not done well.
Sometimes I think I give off that vibe.
No.
Like, do people look at me and think the same thing when I see someone else who is like
Okay.
my red flag as
Okay.
someone with a face tattoo? I'm like, oh my
Yeah.
God, is that me for them?
I can tell you right now, it's absolutely not. But I know what you mean. Like it's so circumstantial.
Depends on the energy. Like
Yeah.
what they're giving.
For sure.
What the tattoo is, what their vibe's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
how well the tattoo is done.
It's a good question.
Wow.
You're welcome. Anyways. Okay. Next one is tattoo artists who get annoyed when you ask to move the placement of the stencil.
Tattoo artists?
Yeah. Who get annoyed. Like if the client, like if you're getting tattooed and you want to move the placement and they like sigh or roll their eyes or are annoyed that you want to move it.
Yeah, that's a red
I'm
flag.
holding up a red flag.
You stink.
Yeah, if you just farted and it stinks so bad.
So Ansel, Caitlin, Cat's cat just jumped up on the couch for you to Spotify to listeners.
He's disgusting. He's so old.
You know what? I would say that dogs are grosser than cats.
So much grosser.
Right? Dogs don't clean themselves very well. Dog farts are nasty because
He's nasty because he's 14.
Because you're old. That's a red flag.
Yeah, no, tattoo artists that get pissed off about placement change, that's a red flag. Because at the end of the day, it's the
Yeah.
client's body.
For sure. absolutely.
It's one thing to make suggestions to the anatomy of the body, but like
Yeah.
if it's in the form and they're like, oh, that needs to go over a couple centimeters, like it does not take a lot to change it.
No.
It takes
2 seconds.
literally
Yeah.
a couple minutes,
Yeah.
and it's on you for the rest of your life. I mean, there is that line where people are trying to tell you how to do your job, and you're like, I'm not putting that on you in that way because it just isn't going to fit right. It's not going to be proportionate. And someone's arguing with you about that, or it's too small, and they're like, I don't care. And you're like, well, I do because my name's attached to that, and in 2 years you're not going to see it. That's different. But I think for like just in general terms, yeah, people should be able to move the tattoo 3 times, 4 times if they want to.
3rd time's the charm for me with stencils. Like,
Yeah, if I end up moving it, usually
Moving it, I'm like,
oh, a millimeter off.
wow.
Just that hair.
Only took 3 tries, but
Mhm.
we're there. Skin's real angry now.
I find it's usually me that wants to move it more than the client because I'll be like, oh no, there's just like they'll be like, I think it's fine. I'm like, no,
Millimeters.
that's yes.
You don't really move your stencils though. I don't
If
think
I do though, then that's what it
Yeah.
is.
but I
Because
don't
it's
think I've
fixed.
ever seen you re-stencil. Like maybe once every like 6 months. Yeah.
Oh.
Drop in. Whoop it.
I'm not doing the small intricate middle stuff though. So I
Yeah.
feel like that's really where we're like
Yeah.
honing in when it's like a super fine line down
my
someone's
God.
wrist or down someone's spine. Like I don't really do that.
It's always this part of the arm, like the curve of the arm,
Oh,
where they're like,
sure.
I want it when my arm is hanging out or when my arm is up. I'm like waving to my friend. I want my tattoo to be visible and straight. I'm like, God, something linear on a rolly bit of skin.
Oh
Always
yeah.
so nice.
I move so much. I can't remember the last time I actually did this.
Lucky
Anyway.
you.
And honestly, maybe like once a year. Like
Yeah.
like it's been a while.
Yeah.
Even on like the flash days and stuff, I don't think I've ever seen you like, no.
First time's the
Just not
charm of
good.
the train.
Okay. Next one. Tattoo artists who plug their own headphones in when tattooing.
These are tough. Yellow.
Plug their own headphones in?
Like so that they're listening to music while they're tattooing the client. Like they have headphones in while they're tattooing.
Oh, you're not talking about like touching their headphones when they're tattooing.
No, like
That's a
just
red
someone who
flag.
like is like if
That's
someone's
a red one.
if someone's like just an AirPod tattooer, like they like no matter who it is, like they just start constantly listening to music, like they have to.
I mean, my instinct is to go red flag just because I think that people don't understand, but there is certain tattooers that need that to focus and concentrate. And it's
That's on
you,
autism.
it's on you the rest of your life. So you want a good tattoo. You want your tattooers to be comfortable and they just need to focus. So
It's a green flag.
yeah,
I love when an artist is dialed in.
I did it my entire time working in Toronto. Every artist that I worked with did. Like it was the norm down south.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to say it's a red or green flag. It's
It's all I'm seeing online is everyone
yes, but
headphones dialed in.
because I get to focus. And people can still like get your attention and be like, hey, I'm going to
Yeah.
throw up or like, hey, I don't feel good. But some people, in order to cope with the sensitivity, they want to chit chat and they want to have that interaction with the client. Like, but then you become a therapist. Yeah. It's, yeah. I think this question's very expensive.
That's good. So what I was hoping, I literally wrote these in 5 minutes. So I'm glad
Wow.
they're landing because I was stressed.
You work well under pressure. You know?
Okay. So the next one is someone who only gets tattoos that are trending at the moment.
That's a red flag.
Red. Sea of red.
That is someone who is going to regret most, if not all, of those tattoos in the future. Yeah. I hate covering up trendy tattoos, and it's a lot.
Mhm.
It's a lot.
I find that trends are moving quicker now.
Oh, weekly.
Yeah. It's the same thing with like how everything on the internet is like moving quickly. Like you can't get, it's like so much harder for things to stay trendy that like trendy tattoos of what they were, that they lasted a lot longer. Whereas now it's like every couple months, I feel like it's like something new that people are really.
And you would honestly know that. I mean, I'm not going to speak for myself more than me because you see all the inquiries.
Mhm.
Whereas I'm like,
You
in my
see all
head,
the
like,
Like as soon as I
inquiries.
see something that starts getting trendy on TikTok, I get
Yeah.
like 7 emails the next week of people being like, this is
Wow.
what I want.
Yeah, and she's the one who's also active online.
Yeah. So.
I'm chronically on one.
I don't have the tick the talk.
Yeah.
Tick the talk.
I do be on there. Okay. So next one is tattoo artists that are constantly taking smoke breaks.
Constantly, I'm going to say is a red flag.
Red flag.
For constantly.
Yeah.
Like, you know who I'm talking about. Well, not who, but like, you've all been around tattoo artists that I mean. You know?
I'm keeping that as a red.
Yeah.
Yeah. Constantly, I think is no.
Mhm.
That's a no. That's a no. Nobody needs a cigarette that much.
Same with clients, though. If a client needs to go out for a cigarette every 10 minutes and I'm doing a 5-hour tattoo, sorry, but you suck. Like, that sucks.
That does suck.
Right? Like, I understand if it's like, hey, every half hour, even or every hour, like, chill, you want to like go stretch your legs, you need to do your thing. But when it's like all the time, you have to focus on what you're doing, you know?
Yeah.
Not to be needy, but
I can hold my neck fit. You can hold
Come
your
back.
neck fit.
The other day when Lex made me, she literally was tattooing and she's like, Mom, can you get me my vape and put it in my mouth for me? I was like, babe, you just started tattooing last week. This is not how it's going to be.
No.
I'm not going to be coming to you to put your vape in your
We're going to
mouth.
put our vape.
Was she serious?
Yeah,
we're
she
gonna
was
put our
tattooing.
vapes
I
on
think
a
she was
lanyard.
tattooing Maddie. Like, it was like one of her friends, but she put her vape. She figured it out. She put her vape on the edge of her station so that she could bend down and puff it and then get back to tattooing. And I was like, I mean, I get it. It was like her second tattoo on skin. She was very stressed out. Like, she just needed the nicotine.
You think you'd never do that?
No. Oh, I put my foot down real quick. I said, this is not how it's going to be.
That's a red flag.
Yeah. Red flag, Lex. We know you're listening.
She's crushing it though.
She is crushing
She's
it.
like,
So
so
proud.
killing it. Go to her head. Not that she's not that personality anyways, but like she's absolutely crushing it. She's doing so well. Like her confidence, her line pull is like,
Yeah.
I'm pumped for her.
Yeah.
We'll have an apprentice podcast. We'll have all the girls on at some point. The babies on. The babies. Okay. Next one. Clients who come with snacks and drinks.
Oh, green flag.
The green flag, especially if they share.
We love you. Be painful. I'm tattooing you, please. That's such a green flag.
That's a green flag. Those are people that actually pay attention to what their bodies need.
Yeah, for sure.
I love that. Client today brought us a big old box of Timbits.
No, I for sure. I have 8 Timbits today.
Yeah.
There's so many.
Only 8?
Okay, what's your favorite Timbit?
Plain, like the plain ones or the old fashioned glaze?
Plain, like there's nothing on it. Like we're talking.
Yeah, like the
dry
puppy
ass-
donuts.
Okay.
So good.
No
They're
red
so
flags. Okay, for sure. For sure. Plain donut.
I don't like honey crullers.
Oh,
Those-
those are the
no,
best. The
they're-
airy ones, like the.
They're a
so
grandma
good.
donut. I can't do the texture. I can't do the taste. Sour cream? No.
How do you feel about the chocolate ones?
They're okay.
What about the?
I'll eat one.
The white with the jelly.
I'll eat those too.
Nice. I love that.
Yeah,
There was
good.
so much in that thing, and they usually never give a lot of them.
It was all like birthday cake chocolate and
and the jelly filled.
the jelly filled. Yeah.
What's your favorite donut?
Old fashioned plain
Like for like a big size one.
or apple fritter.
Apple fritter. See the ones that are
At the,
at the
ooh.
thing. The world's best apple fritters or whatever. And where is it? East?
The trading post.
The trading post?
No,
it's
this
not
is
the
far.
Trading
This is like a
Post.
half-hour drive.
At the Carver?
So we're in
not the
Sault Ste.
Carver.
Marie, Northern Ontario.
East.
North.
You mean
Sorry,
north?
north. Okay, I'm dyslexic. That's not even backwards. That's
No, that's west. That's north.
okay, it's north.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like Canadian Carver, like the other trading post.
Canadian
It's still a
Carver,
trading
yeah.
post. It's just
Yeah, I
not the
thought
one
you
that's
meant-
on third line.
Canadian Carver. So that's like
Near pancakes.
It's not even at the Carver. The Carver
telling
is
fibs.
no, the Carver is like 9 kilometers after that or before that.
okay. Well, there's fritters somewhere that are
It
really
is.
good.
It's a trading. It's a trading post of sorts, isn't it?
I'm gonna look it up.
I think
They have
it's
ice
the
cream
Carver.
beside it, and there's like a gift shop.
Yeah, and it says like famous apple fritters.
I
Yeah.
know.
They're huge.
I can't remember the name of them right now. They are closed for the season.
And they're always sold out
No
by
more
the time you get
fritters.
there.
So good.
No, my fritters totally sobered.
I like those. I don't really love a Boston cream. Sorry, we can
Disgusting.
stop this conversation.
It's the pigeon
But-
conversation all over.
People,
What's your favorite donut?
people love Boston creams. Like, they're all
Disgusting.
about it. And I watched that Jackass thing where they like jerked off some animal, a horse.
No.
Do you know what I'm talking about? And they filled the donuts with the cream, and then they gave it to like one of the other guys, and he ate it. But then underneath was like photos. No, this is from a movie. Someone's gonna watch this. They're gonna be like, I know what movie it is. And it's from a movie, and then underneath underneath all the donuts was pictures of them, like how they got
I think
the
it was
cream.
It must have been Jackass.
I think it's anyways.
Okay.
Sorry, red flag.
Just donuts. Red flag.
Just
Okay, next one. Clients who want the exact same design they found on Pinterest.
red. I mean, hey, I get it. Pinterest has some cool stuff, but like, let's change it up a little bit, just to tinge it.
Red.
I agree. I'm also holding the red flag. But there's nothing wrong with finding inspiration. It's actually super helpful when you email in and you're like, hey, I found these designs. I like them, but I'm coming to you because I like your style. So like, make your interpretation of it. Because when people come in and they're like, no, I already sent you what I wanted. It's literally the Pinterest thing. And you're like, well, for one, copyright. So no.
Yeah.
But yeah, red flag in general.
That's a red flag because even if they agree to the changes, when you're done the tattoo, they're going to find something wrong with it because they're like, this isn't what I asked for. No, that's enough.
Super. And it also, when we were talking about client nightmares, not that this is specifically a nightmare, but no, it's a nightmare. I'm going to go there. When clients have to get approval from their spouse, I'm not talking like, oh, I just want to know what they think. Red flag.
Red flag.
You know what I mean, though? Like, and I see it more with women than men. But sometimes it is dudes being like, I need to get my wife's approval. But it's like, we're talking about approval, like approval for you to put something on your body. Or when they make comments like, oh, I'm not going to wonder what my husband's going to say. And I'm like, is he going to tell you what to do with your body or tell you if you can cut your hair or not?
Or the bank account. I get a lot of the bank account.
Checking the bank.
What do you
Like
mean?
a lot of like when people are cashing out, they'll be like, oh, I just need to transfer money over. Hopefully my husband doesn't notice. Or like they make like comments where they're like being sneaky because like the finance part of it was like not discussed. And I'm like, I don't care about your marriage baggage. I'm not the one. Like,
autonomy, not for everyone apparently.
No, that always like blows my mind. There's been a couple times where I had someone come back and their partner literally, they printed off the photo of their tattoo and literally wrote notes.
yeah, I remember that. That was insane. That was insane.
14, whatever years I've been that was the only time that's ever happened. And I just like,
that was
didn't know
the
what to
wife.
say.
Like the wife was the one that was like depicting all of it and like literally was giving us a breakdown about the tattoo.
It was nuts.
I would pass away.
Yeah, you could tell that he like was like embarrassed, and he's like, she said that like she's like willing to come in and talk to you and help guide you, and I'm like, not to be like, oh, I know best, but like this person wasn't even an artist. It was the most bizarre. I don't know. Anyways, fucking read it up.
Read it up.
Red.
Okay, next one. People who try to book with you through your personal socials or phone number.
That's a red flag.
Unless the literal 5 clients that I have that text me personally, that is okay. That is literally it. I have like, because we're like family at this point. But other than that, like, these are people I've been tattooing before I even had DTC though. So
yeah,
that's other than that, do not text me.
No.
My Instagram literally says, pretty please no DMs. You know how many fucking DMs I get? Listen to Chad Kroger meme. Get out of here.
Yeah.
People don't read though. Our main page says book through email, and people will DM and be like, just seeing what your wait list is like. How do I book?
Email.
It's in all capitals on our Instagram.
You know what? I probably do that as a consumer at other places, but
not a lot of places have that in their bios though, like what you should do. Because a lot of other companies, it's like phone, email, they don't really care.
Right. Oh, don't call us.
Don't call me. I hate the phone. I'm neurodivergent. I don't like it because I don't know what's going to happen on there. I can understand what's going to happen through the email. Also, I need visuals anyway. I'm just going to tell you to email me. It literally says in our answering machine, book through email or come in person. I'll chat with you all day in person. Don't call me.
Our phone number is in giant letters on the side of the building.
In brackets at the bottom, don't call us,
Guess
Riley.
what's being removed.
Don't call us.
Riley gets anxious when the phone rings. Don't.
So fun.
I'm just kidding. It's fine.
Wait, what
But,
was that question again?
people who try to book through your personal.
No.
People's DM.
I don't want to talk to people on my personal about anything, really.
Or at
So-
a bar. Sorry, I cut you off.
Oh.
Yeah. Random strangers.
Right? Or people just come up to me and be like, oh, hey, are you that tattoo girl? Let me get naked and show you and get your opinion. Are we having a consultation right now?
I even get that.
Or
when I don't
in the
tattoo.
grocery store,
They just
at the
know I work at
fair.
a tattoo shop.
at school drop-off,
Yeah, at school drop.
at the beach.
In my dreams.
While I'm absolutely inebriated? No.
No.
Like,
On Tinder, when guys
on
see that I work
Tinder.
at a tattoo shop and they go, "Can I get a free tattoo?"
Nah.
No.
That's like,
Yeah, literally. If you bring up tattooing in the first 5 messages, blocked. Anyways. Okay, next one. Clients who want to stay within a certain budget.
That's a green flag. They know your limit, play within it.
And I honestly,
Hilarious.
I honestly, like when I was writing that out, I think that not enough people think that they can like say like, this is how much I want to spend and stuff. Like the odd time I'll ask people because I feel like they think that it's like awkward if they say that, but it helps you guys design like what you should do in that
Yeah,
budget.
it helps me design within that price limit, size limit. I don't want anyone to break the bank to be tattooed because it's a luxury service.
Green flag. Fingering your mic. Green flag. Fingering everything Katrina touches ever. Green flag.
oh my God. No, when you told me that I did that with the videos and I just like slowly put my fingers in shit,
When you said that you hand modeled for Brie the other day, I was like, good, because that's what you should be doing.
I just love touching. I just want to like put my finger in like crevices. You know what?
This is gonna get taken down. Anyways.
What? Hey,
I just want to put my finger in crevices.
do you know what? Like you guys are the ones making it the way they were making
No,
it.
you make it that way, and I don't even think you realize you make things that way.
No, I don't. It's all very innocent. Wait, you know what? You know when like you see like a crease and like a cushion or something, and you know what?
No?
We're done here.
No one's on your side on this one.
What's the next one?
Okay, so the next one is extensive tattoo waivers. Cancel snoring.
That's a green flag.
I tried to get him snoring on the mic. He moved. I woke him up.
Yeah, I think it's better than like a, hey, want to get tattooed, sign here. Like it's for me as a consumer going into a tattoo studio, if I didn't see that someone had put energy into their waiver, then I'm like, what else are you putting energy into in terms
Right
of the
or
back
no
end?
waiver?
Yeah, like are you not worried about?
Yeah. The no waiver thing when we were in Montreal. Wild.
Yeah.
I don't know another tattoo studio. Actually, not that that's a common thing to ask, so they may be insured and I just didn't know it. But like we're fully insured and it, I mean, you know, costs an arm and a leg.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's basically, I mean, it sounds weird saying malpractice insurance to like the parts of the doctors, but in the same sense, it's like if we were to mess up or something happens, then we're fully insured.
Yeah, waivers are
Everybody's right.
waivers are a green flag. Covers our ass, covers yours.
Yeah.
And needs a paper trail for public health. And that's a big one.
Hear that.
Okay, the next one is hand tattoos.
Green. Green
Yeah,
flag.
for sure.
They're like really big now.
I love it. I love it. When people trust me with tattooing their neck or their hands, I am like, I love you. Like this is such a good commitment piece.
Yeah.
I love having my hands tattooed. I love seeing people that are heavily tattooed because we're also breaking the stigma. We're breaking that old stereotype of like, it seems dirty or that you're not employed or there's whatever people want to assume about someone who's tattooed. I just love how visibly tattooed people are getting. It's so fucking sexy.
Mm-hmm. Green.
Can I make a bigger flag? That's me.
Massive.
I mean, you made the flag, so.
I cut them down. My bad.
They were bigger.
Clients who send healed tattoo photos.
Just for funsies? Green flag.
Green flag. Can we get those?
Yeah.
You want to send those in?
Everyone.
Yeah. I still want to do a day where we get like all your guys' really good, like suited clients from you guys to come in and do like a photography day where we have like cool
Goals.
photos of like all your stuff that you guys did.
Goals.
Yeah.
Green flag. I want
Your healed photos.
I want healed photos. I even tell everyone when they're leaving, let me know how it heals up. Come on in when you're in the neighborhood. Nobody's come in. Come see me. I want to see my artwork. I want to check on your skin.
Also, like, we just don't know what it looks like after it leaves.
No.
And if people like don't get around to like doing a touch up for whatever, and then they come back like a year later for something new, and you're like,
Oh shit, I did that?
yeah.
Every time. Like, or when we're introducing ourselves to someone, they're like, oh, you've tattooed me before. I'm
I
like,
hate
there's
that.
no freaking way.
I do
Because
that.
you didn't come see me again.
I do that so much. I do that all the time. I fucking hate it. Now I'm like, you've met before, right?
Yeah, I do
Oh,
that
my
too. When
face
someone's in the
blindness.
waiting room, I'm like,
You.
I've tattooed you. And they're like, no. I'm like, how do I know you then? I have no social life. I must have tattooed you.
For sure. Getting a tattoo under the age of 18. We've all done it. All three of us have done it.
14.
What? Oh, you got yours at 18.
I skipped school on my 18th birthday and got tattooed.
Okay, so
because
what's your opinion?
I think it's a red flag because it's a red flag.
You will regret it.
You will regret it, and I'm going to cover it.
I don't regret the tattoos I got when I was under 18.
What did you get when you were under 18?
She got her little Jesus fish.
Yeah, but you
on
did
her
it
foot.
yourself. That's more
No,
of
I
like,
didn't. I was 14.
No.
I have like several tattoos that I got before I was a tattoo artist.
Oh.
I have a matching one with my brother
Mm.
on my ribs, and then I have. Well, I guess one of them's covered up now. But it's not that I regretted it though. It's just because it was in the way.
Mm.
I think majority of tattoos that people are getting at a young age, they may regret. But I think there is the instance where, you know, there's a family coming in and it's all a memorial piece, but like,
Yeah.
you know, the one cousin's 16. I'm like, let him be included. The poor chap. Like, he's not, you know what I mean?
The poor chap.
Like, he just wants to
Poor
be a
chap.
part of the gang. So I think it's really dependent on, you know, are you getting something to commemorate your football team that you're into at that time or your high school nickname? Like, is it, you know what I mean?
But even then, like, I've seen ones where, you know, I've had like parents get mad at me when I say like we're an 18 plus studio because they're like, well, it's for her dead grandfather. I get that.
Yeah.
But also, even if you don't regret the tattoo, say come in your 20s or 30s, you want to get tattooed and it's in the middle of your forearm and it's a tiny little cross with a name on it. And now you have to work around it. Or like,
That's on the artist though.
That's on the
I would
artist.
say that's the artist's issue for not being like, hey, what's your plan? Like,
Yeah.
if you see us on Flash Day, I haven't worked in many tattoo studios. Where
but even
people are
then
like,
being 16, they might be like, I don't think I'm going to ever get tattoos again. Like, it's like all over the
Yeah,
place. It's
yeah.
definitely circumstantial, but
yeah, I think there's something to be said about artists taking the 5 minutes to be like, hey, what's your plan?
Mhm.
Did you realize that this is a prime spot for something larger? Because a lot of people don't think of that. They're just excited to get their first tattoo and they just want to slap it on and they're like, this spot looks good.
14 is a wild age. Like,
14
you got a
is a
14.
Yeah, I'm
like,
not suggesting people get tattooed.
No,
at
but like I know a lot of people that have gotten tattooed at 14. And when I think of 14, like that's like a year older than Finley is. People who make comments about your tattoos in public.
Red.
kind of comments.
That was
Red.
my thought because it's like when women say stuff about my tattoos, slay, love you queen. If a man makes comments about my tattoos,
It's always with the wrong intention.
yeah.
It always affects to me. It's not gender. It's
To me it is. I'm making it about gender.
That's fine. I understand why you are because the majority of the time that
Yeah, it's like my own experience with it, I guess. Yeah. Because like girls are like, oh my god, I love your tattoos. And I'm like, oh my god, thanks. And that's
Yeah.
just,
I get nice commentary from women.
Yeah.
Under a certain age.
yeah.
And then women over a certain age range have nothing but horrible things to say to me when they see me tattooed.
Mhm.
And men, I'm just going to assume that you have poor intentions with your commentary and I pretend I'm deaf.
Hmm.
So
I actually feel like the most comments I get is like a middle to like older man, and they're like, "Nice ink," and that's it. And I'm like,
never gotten that.
"Thanks." I get that like all
I've
the time.
gotten like men around my age to like 10 years older than me.
oh,
They're like, it like making it sexual.
Yeah, it's
without
usually
me wanting that.
If I'm like at a bar and someone grabs my arm who's not even talking to me yet and going like sick tattoos,
Red.
that's like what I'm picturing, where I feel like a lot of people do that because they're like trying to start a combo.
No. That's not a way to start a conversation with me at all.
Yeah, I did very well. I wouldn't just grab your arm. I mean, I did just finger your leg bowl, but like.
You did, and that made me very uncomfortable. It's okay. I love you. I know you're like, I have to stick my finger in your knee hole.
Yeah.
Gift giving.
Oh, for sure it is.
Yeah.
You're such a good. You also are a very good gift giver. You are a very good gift giver.
I love to gift things.
Some of the gifts that I've gotten between the two of you could make me cry. Like the Nickelback shirt that you got me, and like all the bunny shit when you got me that rabbit's foot, and then like the one with the incense, and then you got me the bunny when we, just cute shit that I'm like, you thought of that.
Yeah.
That's so nice.
I love buying gifts. It's a problem.
You're very good at it.
Thank you.
Gift giving. Is that how you also like to receive love?
No, I don't want any more stuff.
Acts of service. You like acts of service.
Acts of service.
Okay.
Like if I could have a personal chef.
Oh, sexy. A chef. Maddie Matheson.
Here we go.
Here we go.
If I
Here
could
we
have
go.
someone happily cook me my meals, that would be great.
Okay.
You know, things
Okay.
like that. Yeah, acts of service, quality time.
Yeah,
I didn't-
I thought quality time, but both I feel like are.
Yeah, quality
So-
time is a big one because I like to think I'm independent, and then I'm like, oh my god, I'm needy. I'm needy. I need people around.
Quality meaning like undivided, like not on your phone, like very present. Quality time. Just time together.
But I also just like silent rot time. We do that very
Oh,
well.
we do that so well when we just watch stuff.
That's why I cook cat dinner and then we lay on my couch.
Yeah,
That's
keep them
nice.
yeah,
eased and loved.
yeah. Riley cooks me my favorite meals, and then we rot on her couch, and it's like the greatest thing ever.
I love them.
You've
I do
Happened.
come to that.
You've been coming.
You've been coming.
been
Ansel, love languages. Go.
Physical touch.
his is physical touch.
and food.
His is physical touch and quality time. It's not acts of service because he's a princess.
He's fully sleeping on my phone. His head is on my phone and he's knocked out.
He's on a call.
Yes, he's on an important business call.
He's FaceTiming.
He's getting us sponsors for the podcast.
Wonderful.
He's getting us sponsors for the podcast. If any cat brands want to sponsor us, tattoo brands sponsor
Yeah,
us.
you may not see him every podcast, but he is within inches of Katrina or I the entire time.
I love that.
Or eating my food that I just ate
Yeah.
under
Yeah.
the camera.
What are your love languages? Riley's single, by the way. Never mind. And these are her love languages.
Acts of service.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would have thought words of affirmation because you're such a good communicator. Like you're so good at
Like to give
communicating
or
your
to
needs.
get? Because like,
Oh,
Hers is
true.
acts of service. Riley does
get-
things.
yeah.
So, okay, so
I just like doing everything all the time so that when I like have someone wants to do things for me and I actually allow them to.
so you like to give acts of service?
No,
No.
even though I do. I like to get acts of service.
So
I mean,
you're-
I don't mind giving it. I think it's naturally
Okay.
my love language is it's acts of service.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
Gift giving is like fine.
Okay.
Physical touch is fine. I could take it or leave it. I don't really care.
So quality time.
Yeah, probably quality time and acts of service.
Okay.
Honestly, the older I'm getting, it's like a lot more words of affirmation.
Yeah, that's.
I used to not
yeah.
give a fuck about that.
Physical touch and words of affirmation
hmm
for sure.
Oh yes, words of affirmation, constant reassurance.
Yeah.
Need her.
Yeah. I think like to get I think
Tell
to
me you
get
like
mine are
me.
acts of service and words of affirmation. I think to give, honestly, I think giving, I'm a physical touch person, which is weird, but I do touch you. Like if you guys are sad and stuff, do you notice that I come and hug you or touch you or
Yes.
Yeah, it's
you know what I
lovely.
mean? You know what I mean? So I feel like I don't notice that I am, but it is.
Just
that.
lay your big Barbies on me. I'm like,
Barbies.
oh, I'm
Me and
so
Sang-
much better.
Me and Sanga went and cuddled in the basement last night and she just put her face right on my boobs and she was
That's
like,
so
I
nice.
feel like I'm in the womb.
That's so nice. Yeah, I just love a good cuddle.
I think that everyone needs all love languages though, in some forms.
Agreed. I
Agreed.
think they're all important.
They are.
I do get very, even though I do appreciate acts of service, but I get very like,
You get
I
uncomfortable.
am like,
Me and you both love being in control.
I have control issues. And I'm also like, I don't fucking need you to do it for me. I can do it myself because I feel like I had a lot of that power taken away from me at different times in my life where like I wanted to be in control of something and I wasn't.
Yeah.
And then from that, I'm like, no, if there's an instance where I can be in control of something I want to be, so don't do it for me. I'll do it myself.
Yeah.
And also don't try and do something because I'm a woman, which is like, it sounds very like over left and like,
but a lot of the times
very
those
feminist,
things
but
are exactly what you actually do need. Like the psyche behind it is
yeah.
like, and that's like the thing. It's like, I know that I need acts of service. How hard do you guys fucking fight me tooth and nail to allow you guys to do anything for me?
Valid.
All
For
the
sure.
time. But literally all the time, I'm like, I just need someone to help me out. I'm drowning over here.
But I do like when someone like opens a door for me or something.
Yeah.
I do like that old school chivalry.
I also think that like all love languages are like, there's a spectrum to them. Because acts of
For
service
sure.
could be like, literally do everything for me, or it could be like, you did this little tiny thing that you don't even notice that you did, but I really took it into account, and I'm like
Yes.
swooning over the fact that you did that. So
Yeah.
Right.
it's really all over the place.
Yes, sir.
Yerp.
You're
So I think everyone knows what love languages are. If you don't, there's a book that's called The 5 Love Languages, and you can take the test online that tells you
that's a green flag.
that is a massive green flag. Know your shit, know how you want to be loved and how you love. Because I'm going to tell you, it makes a world of a difference when your partner is on the same page as you. Because it doesn't mean that the other person doesn't love you. It's just that you're like going in different directions. So you're not feeling loved because you're not receiving it.
Yeah, and it's hard too because it's like if they're giving what they want to as a love language, like if they're like they love giving physical touch to show that that's how they love someone, and then they're with someone who hates getting physical touch, they're gonna be like, I don't fucking care that you're hugging me right now. Go and clean my car off from snow or something.
For sure. No, it's like it's you're completely missing things. So like if you're on the couch and hang, like, do you want to like? I'm not gonna touch you. I'm sorry, but do you want to be like touching or no?
It doesn't matter. I could take it or leave it.
I want to be like on, like physically on, like in someone.
And their skin.
Yeah,
In their skin
Like
suit.
it really depends. Like I get in cuddly moods, but like majority of the time I don't really care. Also
people want to know about this
they do, but also the card is gonna cut us off in like 2 minutes. so-
card.
Card.
Drop it.
Wrap it up.
Red flag. Wrap it up. Do we have anyone that I feel like I asked mine.
What?
I guess it wasn't a red or green flag question. I just wanted to talk about love
I
languages.
just got into therapy mode.
We did. We can get into therapy mode. We're good with
Absolutely.
that. I love it.
It doesn't need to be a strict tattoo.
I love talking about, what do we want to talk about? I love therapy
don't
so
have
much.
time.
I have therapy on Thursday.
Yeah.
No, I love therapy.
We all have therapy, but it's gonna cut us off in a minute.
I'm
Tattoo
doing parts
therapy.
work. It's so good.
Ooh.
You guys done parts work?
No.
Oh, I just love the healing.
I hope
Brain.
everyone enjoyed this episode and the fact that I have a mic.
Yeah, Riley has been given a mic.
Oh, we would love to take your suggestions on what we should talk about in upcoming podcasts.
Yeah, that
if
would
you guys
be
want to do
fun.
like a Q&A,
Ooh.
we have other topics coming up that we kind of planned out. But if you guys have any,
Yeah.
Yeah.
A suggestion.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be really cool to know what other people would love to hear about from us as, I don't know, tattooers,
Mhm.
folks in tattooing. Katrina's love language. Why are you looking at me like that? What do you want from me?
I want to talk about therapy.
okay, bye. Love you guys. Thanks for listening.
Bye.